Welcome to Cloudy Thoughts, the late night cloud gaming podcast. I'm your host, LoFi Monk. Yeah, and if you're listening to the podcast, we stream live on YouTube every Friday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you'd like, check the description. You can leave us a voice message. If you're in the audience with us right now, or if you're watching the VOD, you can also check us out on podcast. You can find Cloudy Thoughts on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Amazon Music. Links are in the description. Be sure to also check out the Buy Me a Coffee page. There's lots of exclusives for donators, members. I use it as a blog, so there's loads of free articles and discussions that I'll be doing there. Shout out to Purple Haze, Primo Yannick, Vet Cloud Gaming, Chris Torres, Geek the Sneak, Squids, and Cloud Dosage. Shout out to all of those guys. So yeah, this week on my channel, I've been playing a lot of Far Cry, and earlier today I played a little bit of Arcade Paradise. I've been messing around a little bit more with the shorts. I got some other things planned for those. Just busy. You know how it is. So, without further ado, let me bring out tonight's panel. I got N7 Specters and Rudigs. What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
How's it going?
Hey, everybody. I have my little surprise for you, Lo-Fi. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Here, my wife's even watching on her phone. She wants to see. All right, here it is.
Okay.
What? Does this mean anything to you?
What? Oh, what? Oh. Yes. What? Bucky's.
Yeah, see, you know it?
Dude. How do you have... He's decked out in Bucky's stuff, and he's in Canada. Oh, my God. How and what? That's amazing. That is amazing. I'm jealous, bro. Oh my God, he's got a whole oh my wife.
Yeah.
Never mind. So that's amazing, bro.
How
did you come across this?
For some reason, my mother-in-law, I believe they were in Texas, and they must sister-in-law used to live there, and they visited a Bucky's, and I guess it's more of like a cultural thing in Texas. So for some reason, she decided to get my wife and I matching onesies of this Bucky's character, and I had no idea what it was or why it was such a thing. And apparently it's big in Texas. I heard you were from Texas, so I'm like, maybe he'll get it. Maybe this is a reason to put it on. And,
oh man, they got really good beef jerky. So
yeah,
really good beef jerky. Dude, it is kind of a cultural thing, and I like to fuck with people and tell them it says Busey's. I'm like, I'm going to Busey's, and they're like, that's not what it says. Anyway. But yeah, man, Bucky's, dude. That's crazy. That's so cool.
Well, yeah. I hope you enjoyed the little Friday night surprise for you.
That was a surprise. That was a nice surprise. That was a really good surprise.
You weren't seeing a Canadian in a Bucky's onesie. That was probably the furthest from your mind.
No. Yeah, exactly. I had no idea what you were gonna do, and that is the last thing I would have ever thought. So yeah, man, that's really cool. So how's y'all's week going? How was your week, Mr. Rudigs, other than the Bucky's?
Sorry, I had to take off the helmet. It's getting a little hot with the Bucky's head going on. Oh yeah. Oh, so yeah, I'm down to chill. I'm down to get into some Cloudy Thoughts. You know how this week's been going. Lots of gaming news. We saw some pretty interesting things, but I know. Sorry, I must have missed your first question there, but I'm ready to hop into it.
Yeah, man. Well, how was your week, Spectres?
It's been going great. I just finished up a stream for Gotham Knights, and I saw a lot of people jumping in and saying hi, so that was really fun. Playing just all types of different games, and I actually played with Rudigs and his family, Minecraft. That was really fun. So just enjoying the video games.
Yeah, I got to find out that
over the
Rudigs
place.
is like the worst Minecraft player ever. He left floating trees all over the place, but it's okay. You live and you learn.
He can learn. He can learn.
Oh wow. Yeah, I didn't even know the floating trees was a strike in Minecraft, but I'm going around taking out 2 pieces of a tree and walking away and committing cardinal sins.
Yeah, I saw Purple said
your little place there, so you're learning how building blocks work. So you're doing great.
Yeah, Perp. I dabble. I dabble in a little Far Cry.
A little bit. I think you're in the 50s now, aren't you? Last time I popped in.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep going until I hit a Google.
You'll finish the game just before the 3rd year is up.
Yeah, just before the next one releases or something.
Yesterday was his episode 50, so correct.
Yeah, we're working on it. So yeah, shout out to everybody in chat. If you're new here, we like to hang out Friday nights and talk about cloud gaming and just chill, and it's just me and my friends, and sometimes we get a thing right here and there, sometimes we miss, but this is what we do. We're just hanging out. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and you can join us here every Friday night. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into some of what's going on. Oh wait, Holt says, what is a Buc-ee's? Oh man, it is a convenience store, actually. It's like a I don't know, they just have I guess some people might consider it like a general store. I don't know, it's got everything in there. It's like a Walmart and a gas station.
There's like 30 of them apparently, and they're just all over Texas only. Yeah.
It's kind of like we got Buc-ee's and we got this place called HEB, and it's like that's just the thing. I don't know why.
Oh, Geek to Sneak. So he knows what this is, eh?
Yeah. He's down here.
Ripping the Buc-ee's. I'm Canadian, by the way. It's like there's no reason I should have this.
Oh, she's saying there's more. Perp says there's more popping up around. Interesting. Okay, so let's jump into some. Let's start here. Let's start with PlayStation Plus. You were telling me this morning, and that's how I found out about this, is that Red Dead Redemption is no longer available on PlayStation consoles or Plus.
Yeah, they're getting rid of the first one.
Right.
And like we were sort of discussing in the chat, it seems to me that, it's had its time in the sun. Red Dead Redemption 2 is out there. It's got a lobby. It's got online. To me, it's like there's no real reason to keep it around right now. I'm sure the populations can't be that much high to even justify keeping it on. So that's what I suspect they make their decisions on. But yeah, we're getting rid of Red Dead. They're saying the only place to really get it is if you can obtain a copy on Xbox, I believe. But yeah.
It's just sunsetting the old stuff.
Yeah, sunsetting old games, and moving on to the newer stuff. That Red Dead Redemption 2 is like a lot better in terms of multiplayer world, missions, and a lot of updates. So yeah, I'm not sure why many people would be sticking around one, more maybe just for the nostalgia, but yeah.
Yeah, also, if you're not up to date, Color, he was able to get his game saves restored. Rockstar is helping him out with that. I don't know. the
Yeah, I
details
can
of it,
shed
but
some light on that. And so, from what I saw, and this is a message that was kind of copied and pasted, Rockstar is going to facilitate save transfers if you purchase Red Dead Redemption within 30 days of the January 18th closing date. So this is the message that I had seen sort of shared around the community. And yeah, it's looking like they sort of heard him. Maybe it was an easy fix for them, but it's a great solution for anyone willing to purchase the game again and continue their journey.
yeah, that's super cool that they did that, because otherwise, I mean, yeah, I mean, from my understanding, he was going to quit playing.
Oh, I'm sorry, Burple. I personally have not heard anything about Outriders transfer of saves. I assume that would be Square Enix. I heard that Crow Resin wasn't able to transfer his Marvel Avengers save. So I'm not sure how much luck we'd have with the Outriders stuff. People Can Fly. Oh, are they not Square Enix? Okay, People Can Fly.
Well, you know, on that
note, we can wait in here and see.
On that note, I mean, Ubisoft Plus also, if you are a Stadia player, if you're still on Stadia, Ubisoft Plus is kind of got shut off on like the 13th or something.
Yeah, and not only that, Crew 2. You can't even boot it up anymore. The servers are down. So the lights are starting to go out in some of the floors
starting to
of
flicker.
the Stadia building.
Yep, PUBG is closing their store, and there is no data transfer for Stadia users, so you will lose.
Yeah, my friend and I were trying to play Ark on our usual stream time, and you can I deleted it because it was really bad, but it would start pixelating. It had like blue tints to all the items, and we were like, yeah. I think it's only my end. Yeah, it was very bad, and so I took it. We went offline and then had to get them all set up on GFN. But yeah, the Ark is no longer doing well right now.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
sorry to hear that.
I've heard people tell me different things here and there that they've noticed, but I thought maybe they're paranoid. But I don't know. I haven't experienced anything personally, and I'm still streaming from there, so it's still there.
You're doing your laundry sim.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Arcade Paradise. I don't know why. I feel like a moth drawn to light kind of thing with that game. I really don't know what it is, but I had fun playing it. So also 9 to 5 is closing down. My first thought when I heard that was like 9 to 5 Google? What? But no, the game is they're ending it, I guess.
Yeah, and that's too bad. I mean, they did have a Steam game though as well, and it seems like they're shutting both down at the same time. Is that right, LoFi?
Yeah, for sure. I don't think it had it wasn't a bad game, right? Like it just didn't have enough underneath it. It didn't gain enough momentum to really take off. You know what I mean?
I played it back when it first came out, enough to get sort of this cloud sort of outfit that they were giving. But it had its issues, but what I saw from it was sort of a Call of Duty or sort of military simulation type of shooter that we didn't have on Stadia. So it was a nice addition to sort of fill that itch out. Just a little bit unfortunate that it's going to be gone.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about this talking dogs thing, because I'm very curious. I still haven't gotten to the bottom of it, right? Like I've heard not even two different stories. I've heard several different stories, but I still haven't figured out what's going on with that guy. But what I do know is that whoever it was that was trying to produce that game is shut down their social media accounts, I guess. Right?
Is that Carson J. Kelly?
I would think so.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of suspects around this game from the beginning. And Seven, were you familiar with Talking Dogs, the game?
I heard people talking in voice, but I was not familiar with it. No.
Yeah, I mean, the little bit of research I did on it, Carson J. Kelly, he sort of announced that he was creating Talking Dogs. And then before Talking Dogs 1 had hit the ground, Talking Dogs 2 and 3 had been released or announced to be released. So he was announcing a trilogy. And that seemed sort of suspect as well. He announced a price point, and what I hear from that is this is how sort of companies sell shares, and all sort of speculation. But I assume that he was just trying to sell shares of his company to people who would be interested in the prospect of clouding game and sort of riding off of those projections, which is a little bit unfortunate. And then there was the leak of his developer, which was sort of the spark that shut this down. And his developer had come out and said that there was somebody who was copywriting all of his games. And there had been a game that released that looked almost very similar, had a lot of the same elements, had a lot of the same features that the game had. Of this little dog walking around solving problems. So, yeah, after that sort of announcement had dropped, we have not heard too much from them. Also, a lot of suspect around that. So,
yeah, I know Ninja Guy and Force Scars were doing interviews with them. So maybe I can get with one of them and get them on the show or something. Maybe they have more information. But so let's see what else we got Utomic. I think I'm saying them right. I think that's how you say the name. The Cloud. This is an article I was reading on Cloud Dosage, and they just announced a beta for an Android app that they're about to drop, and the beta is only available in the United States and the UK and Germany. But and well, like I said, it's still in beta, but it's like $8.99 a month, and their current library is like at 106 games.
Well,
so yeah, keep an eye out for that. It's something different. So another player in the game.
All of these cloud spawns, cloud copies.
Yeah, let's talk about Netflix gaming. What do you think about that? You guys have any opinions?
I have not seen it roll out on my TV personally. I believe they've only sort of rolled it out to 1% of people. They've got limited games. It's the perfect way to say, hey, we have, millions of people playing our cloud games. If you just allow people to play it that way. To be honest, it's hard to go back to sort of cloud gaming from another company exclusively for me, because I feel almost burned from Stadia. So none of these companies seem like they're in gaming full time. It's more of an add-on to their service.
Right.
And perhaps when we see somebody say, hey, we're going to be that next cloud gaming console, I may jump back in if they've survived past the 3-year mark, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't really see Netflix being like your solution to all cloud gaming or even most of your cloud gaming. I mean, it is just that, an add-on service to what they already have. And I mean, I guess in a way that's a good idea. They do have a lot of IP. They have Stranger Things among all the other stuff they have. Like they can make Stranger Things little bonus games and stuff to keep your attention when you're not watching something on Netflix. But I agree with you where like it's just going to be a while before another company can catch my attention in that way. But
it looks like it's restricted to mobile. I just did a quick search and I'm looking, and it looks like mobile games and all that.
yeah, it looks like mostly
interesting.
mobile games in their library.
Yeah.
For Netflix,
Yeah,
they have
for
Into the
Netflix.
Breach, right? That was a Stadia game, I know.
Do they have Spiritfarer?
Let me see.
The only one I saw on Netflix
Spirit
gaming was
Fair?
the Into the Breach.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking at the actual help.netflix.com.
Netflix says it's currently developing 55 games.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
yeah, so
it looks like they're moving more into it.
So Perp says it does have Spiritfarer. So like it's a little bit more than just a mobile game.
Yeah.
But I could see them, having some big games here and there just to kind of keep people's attentions.
It's just hard to be like, Netflix is going to be a serious gaming outlet because people use Netflix for such different reasons. It's like, if I'm on Netflix watching a show, it's like I'm not going to want to like switch to gaming. I mean, other people watch Netflix at my house. It's a tough. It just doesn't work in my lifestyle, I guess.
Unless something's changed, it's still on Amazon's servers. So there's that too.
Yeah.
So Nintendo Switch, Capcom made an announcement saying that they will be releasing Resident Evil 2, 3, and 7 in the cloud by the end of the year. Also, I believe I don't know if you can already play it or if it's coming, but Resident Evil Village will be available on the Switch in the cloud. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, here I get that it's pretty neat that these games are coming to cloud. I feel like, honestly, Resident Evil games get remade the most
out right?
of any other games. It's like, oh, we remastered 2 for the 10th time. It's like, okay, that's like awesome stuff, guys. I'm not a huge Resident Evil fan, so it's hard for me to get on the hype train for these games. But I just don't like sitting and getting like physically freaked out. Like, because that happens to me. Like, those images are so brutal.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how Perp like just sits there and plays scary games. Like, for me, I would be like, yeah, this scariness is affecting me. So,
I'm okay with that scariness because I know it's safe. You know what I mean? I guess that's why I'm into it. Oh, Redbox says Jeff sent me. What's up, everybody? What's up, Jeff?
What was that?
Do you play the scary games?
No, I avoid those like the plague.
Not even a little Five Nights at Freddy's.
No. I've seen Game Theory do their stuff. I'm just like, okay, I'll watch that, but that's about it. I'll let them do all their theories and all that, but that's it.
Yeah, that's like Squids. He doesn't like scary games either, but I like watching him stream them because it's funny. So let's get on to the main thing from the title of the video here. Handhelds. Something's going on. There's a trend. There's a trend going on. And I'm not saying like it's not like handhelds ever faded away. They've always kind of been there in the background. But right now, spotlight's kind of on them. The Logitech G, the Razer with the Kishi, Steamdeck, and we could even throw Chromebooks in there. What do you guys think about the Logitech G? And you guys in chat too. Let me know your thoughts on the Logitech
gaming talk.
Yeah, I was on the Rock Show and we talked about that as well. I think we talked about pricing and what we thought about if it was decent. And I did a little research. The Switch was $50 less than what is being sold at. So I was like, that's, if you putting that comparison, it's not that bad.
Not only that, but the Steam Deck is only $50 more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's yeah, I am not a big handheld person. Like the only one I had was an XL, like a Nintendo XL, and then I turned that back into GameStop. So I can't really put too much thought into those because I'm not as well versed in those. So
Yeah, I am definitely far from a mobile gamer. I like to sit in my chair, have my screen in front of me, my 4K. So it's hard for me to like sit down and game mobily. Also, I believe it was on the show that you guys were saying, I think it was Jerry, he was saying, oh, when I go out, like I'm busy, like I got a lot to do. I can't be sitting there and gaming. It's when I get home and I can cut back. So it's just kind of my sort of alignment as well. But when it comes to these devices, I believe John Scar was saying, it's a luxury device. If you want something to walk around the house and play games on mobily, like that's what it's for. It's an additional thing, luxury in the family. Throw it in there, have an extra Christmas gift for somebody. That's what it is. They're trying to hop on this trend of all of these numbers coming out. 2.4 billion in cloud gaming next year. Such and such gaming money is going this way. So why not release devices to sort of take advantage of those market numbers? It's the smart thing to do for these companies.
There are going to be a lot of grandmas out there buying this Logitech Jeep.
Totally. Yep. Getting one for my grandmother for Christmas. That's a joke, by the way, in case people couldn't hear the sarcasm.
What? I want to add, what is it? Gmos 7?
Gmos 7? No, but I mean, it depends, man. It's like if you can like show me the value of it and why I need it in my life, sure. But they did not do that with the Logitech. I would give the Steamdeck credit where it's like there's aspects of it where it's like, oh, okay, that's nice. Like especially if you're like in a space of like if you're looking at affordability, like to me, PC gaming is like the most flexible of all. And if you can't quite afford a PC, the Steam Deck's got you kind of covered. It's fairly, I mean, there's a lot of features to it. I mean, you can dock it like a console. It can emulate Nintendo Switch games. It's pretty impressive.
I want to ask you, LoFi, what do you mean by flexible?
Flexible, like well, with a PC, you can play PC games. You can play Xbox Cloud games. You can play PS Plus games. You have all that right there. And I mean, emulation. A computer can handle all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? It's just nice that like the Steam Deck can also do that. It's kind of crazy. But anyway.
I think I want to touch on what Jeff is saying because it does bring me back, and I've heard some people in the community say this as well. WinStar, I know, has a little one. These handheld devices do have another purpose. Like if you're just like sitting around with a kid, and maybe N7, you can relate here, but maybe a mobile device is kind of like the best sort of option if you're in an awkward spot and you're like, oh, well, I got to sit here until the kid sleeps. Maybe I'm just gaming. It's an easy, portable, lightweight, easy to charge device that's got awesome games on it. So in certain situations, and I'm sure there was a lot of research behind it. Yeah. That
bring up a great point.
Sort of handheld device is a great option for sort of gaming around the house.
Like,
because it's Wi-Fi only.
Right. But since I don't know what device it is, and I wish it was here, already exists. Since I've been watching his content, he's been playing on some kind of handheld device, and everything he's doing is from there. It's kind of, I don't know what it is, but it's a really cool little thing he's got. I wish I knew what it was called, but he's been on that since way before all these things were announced. So yeah, maybe we need to get him around and have a chat about some handhelds. But yeah, man, let's go into some games here. We got. Oh yeah, let's start with. I forgot Amazon Luna's got some games. Chicken Police, Horizon Chase Turbo, and Jackbox Party Pack 9 is going to be in the Jackbox channel. I think that's how that works. I'm not sure.
Mhm.
I'll know soon. I'll know soon enough. But yeah, that's pretty cool. They got some games, and then GFN, they added they added touch controls.
Touch support.
Yeah, touch support for I think they got like 13 games now or something like that. Fortnite, Genshin Impact, Trying to Slay the Spire, Dota, Into the Breach. That's crazy. So yeah, there's a Magic the Gathering Arena.
And do you know why that was so sort of, pivotal for them to bring that out on Thursday?
Why is that?
Because it was taken away back in the lawsuit with the whole Fortnite Bucks, V-Bucks on the Google store. People didn't have access to touch controls when you're playing Fortnite on mobile. And now they just brought it back after all that time on Thursday through the power of GeForce Now. I think they need to do like a Sega thing. GeForce Now.
Awesome.
But yeah, it's so pretty big news in the gaming world, and I'm sure that's going to turn a lot of people on to using GFN now, because a lot of people had that ability taken away from them because of the lawsuit.
Well, I mean, I think it's something they're still working on, because I mean, maybe I'm getting this wrong, but from the blog post, because I'm still new to GFN, some of the touch controls work only on tablets. So like Magic the Gathering, Monster Train, Shadowrun, and
you're not wrong. The announcement covered games that worked on mobile and tablet, and then there was a special section that covered only mobile. However, Fortnite and Genshin Impact were both under the mobile and tablet category. So
okay.
There was only a couple games I'd never really heard of that were under the tablet only, and I don't understand why it would be tablet only. That's just how it is here. I got the email open. March of the Empires, Door Kickers, Bridge Constructor Portal, Shadowrun Returns, Monster Train Talismans Digital Edition, and Magic the Gathering. So those are tablet only, while the other ones are mobile and tablet.
Yep. Can confirm, because I don't see those listed on my phone right now. I'm just looking on the GFN app right now. Yep.
Cloudy thoughts.
Yeah, man.
Feeling the beat.
Really like the music. I was like, there was a pause. I was like, ooh, I like this song.
Yeah, man. So another thing they announced was the GeForce Android app, right? They're adding adaptive VSync support in select games, and it's gonna help with like screen tearing and stuttering and frame loss and things like that. So that's a good thing. Shout out to them for that, because that was kind of like my primary way of accessing it. So
oh yeah, I never really experienced that kind of situation on GeForce. Like everything I've played from it just comes out crystal clear. So
yeah, so far I've had like a lot of screen tearing, but
yes,
that was months ago.
The Canadians will never know about Luna because they will never expand here.
Yeah. Well, you're not missing a whole lot yet. They got some work to do, so maybe I don't think they're really ready for any expansion yet, to be honest with you. But there's potential. So let's see. What else did GFN do this week? They got GFN has a list, man. Their blog post was huge. Let's see. A Plague Tale Requiem is a new release. It's going to be coming, and I hope I'm not saying this right, or not saying this wrong. Batora. I don't know anything about that. Warhammer 40,000. That's coming. The Tenants is there. October 20th. Yeah. So these are already there. Faith. Evo Land Legendary Edition. Commandos 3. Monsters Outbreak. Last week I noticed they had Priest Simulator.
Yeah, the Priest Simulator. You were checking out the footage. It's not. It's not a Priest Simulator, right? It's a lot different and weird. Yeah.
It's like a Going Postal, that game or whatever it was called, Postal.
Primo, why are you getting skips on GFN? You can go in the custom settings in your app and set up your bit rate to go to max. It may help reduce the skips. I hope it does. If it doesn't, you can always reach out. They're always open to help you. If you're playing on good, because I'm in Hawaii. Well, you know what? You're in Hawaii then. You got some great weather, all right? I'm over here in Canada suffering like a sucker, and you just got palm trees and great weather.
In a Bucky onesies.
In a Bucky onesie. Yeah, unfortunately, I guess they're just not set up to support out there in Hawaii. I did not know that they weren't strong out there, but it makes sense that possibly they're not able to get everywhere. I hope they correct that problem and that issue for you, Primo, if you're looking to play something on GFN, that is.
So the climax says, my opinion, you just need a Steamdeck. All the other stuff does the same thing. Yeah, they wish they did the same thing, to be honest with you. Steamdeck's kind of setting a standard. And I wouldn't say it's something that people need. There are different alternatives, but it's nice. It definitely has its value, I think.
Well, you've been talking about it, so
he'd rather have a PS5 over the Switch or over the deck.
Oh, okay. Is he asking PS5, Switch, or deck?
Oh, I don't know. Is that a question? Is that a question, or is that your opinion?
Well, it's my question to N7.
Ooh.
Rather have a PS5 or switch over to the deck. I would probably go with the deck because I don't have a lot of PlayStation games to begin with, and since I have quite a few Steam games, that should be a very easy transition for me. And all that, so yeah, that'll be my answer.
LoFi, I can take one guess. Although the PS5 would allow you to stream direct to YouTube.
Yeah.
But so does the deck.
I did hear that.
So does the deck.
Yeah. Oh, the deck gives you OBS.
Right. Yeah. So you got a lot of more controls in the deck then for streaming capability. I know you would pick the deck, right?
Definitely. That's what I was saying. And that's what I was talking about earlier with flexibility. It's you have the option to really tweak every aspect of your gameplay when on PC, and the deck obviously is it's got that going on for it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
maybe one day we'll get the Deck Brothers on.
I'm the odd one out here.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the PS5, right? Nothing wrong, especially if you can get one. But damn, you could play PC games on it, dude.
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't want to worry about my computer overheating or overworking for anything. That's why I loved cloud gaming, because it never taxed my computer. And GFN's great. I just don't have that Steam library to support it right now. So it's just great for Destiny 2, which is a huge amount of time that I played. So shout out to GFN for bringing that experience to the cloud, because nobody else is bringing Destiny 2 to the cloud right now.
And that's where you guys have been doing the community play days, right, on your channel?
Yeah, we get out on Tuesday nights, and anybody who wants to play some Destiny 2, we're just last week we were just trick or treating with some people because it's the Halloween event.
Yeah, man,
some
you've been all over the
ideas
place.
about that, though, don't you, Rudix? About the Halloween event?
Yeah, I have some ideas about it. It's a literal copy and paste from last year. So I'm just gonna go a bit into here. Like, Destiny 2 just got $3.8 billion from Sony, and they come out with just basically a cash grab for people just to buy these 3 different skins that they dressed up like Gundams. And it just kind of insulting that all they did was copy and paste the exact same event for 3 weeks. All you do is you do lost sectors with 3 people. It's incredibly easy. There's no difficulty to it whatsoever. And you just basically go through the motions. And it almost seems like they don't respect the gamer at that point. It's all about the cash grab. They even have a cash. You can advance your Halloween gift basket with money, and I'm like, oh, it's starting to taste bad almost. Yeah, that's how I feel about it,
man. Capitalism.
I just in games, it's just like it's taken away the fun. It almost seems like I just want to come back to Destiny for like the bigger content and like those weekly missions where they sort of add a little bit new. Like, the raids are so much fun and stuff, and like the GMs are good, but I can't seem to focus and play that much to get those high levels anymore. It's just too much time it wants from me. And I'm not like efficient enough to get all the bounties and do it the right way, so I play like half the time I need to. So it's harder for me just going in as a random player.
Definitely. Yeah, man, I mean, I don't know. That's pretty much it for the news, guys. You got anything on your mind?
Yeah, why do you discourage against PlayStation games, huh? Let's talk about some awesome bangers.
Oh, I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not discouraging against PlayStation.
The definitive edition for GTA Vice City dropped on the PlayStation Cloud. So that is a awesome dive into nostalgia gameplay. Like, which one of us didn't play through Vice City? I'm playing through it right now, and like I can just remember all the story, the voice actors. Oh, it feels so good playing through it again.
It's probably like one of my favorite games of all time.
It's so fantastic, and to see like that remastered and the attention done to it, it's a lot of fun to just hop in for a couple minutes, especially now that the PlayStation Plus, it just like opens up your category to be able to play so many more games because there's no downloads. You're not saving anything locally, so it's so good. I mean,
what was your so far? What's been your favorite experience with their cloud?
With the PlayStation Cloud, my favorite experience so far has to be Blasphemous. But I'm having the issue where I have too many games right now, and like I need to like hunker down and play only the ones I like. Like
option paralysis.
Option paralysis. Good way to say it. So I've really like locked in. I'm gonna play Returnal. I'm gonna play Horizon Zero Dawn, and Horizon Forbidden West, and I'm gonna have Destiny on the side, and then play Minecraft with my siblings when I can. So I think those are the games I'm gonna try to settle down to. for now.
How about you?
And even that's a lot.
Mr. Spectors?
What part of what question?
Like,
we
what do
have
you like? What do you?
Question that rant
Well,
just went on.
What have you been gaming? Like, what do you like hardcore into? Like, I know I saw you playing the Batgirl game, but like, the other day you were Ark, you were Minecraft. Like, yeah. What is like your mainstay? Like,
I sort of like play any game, as you said. You list all those and then some. I'm in a beta for like the First Descendant, and I'm trying that out for a week. So, but everything else, when I play and get bored with those games, I gravitate back to Destiny. So, but yeah, I do. I consider myself a variety gamer and play pretty much 5 different games every week.
Sorry, what was that term? Ride East?
no, variety.
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 Yeah.
Variety
Yeah, started there. Yeah.
And that's why I like Stadia Pro, because I was able to get like so much variety every single month and then just go back to my mainstay, which was Destiny 2.
Yeah, that's how I kind of felt like what it really was. Is like you have your game. Like I bought Far Cry 6. That's the game I want to be in, but I had all these little extras to like steal my attention from time to time. Actually, a lot of the time, to be honest with you.
Pour one out for the cloud.
Yeah. It's good times to be gaming, man. What do you think about this whole like the fact that they might discontinue, or the thought, not that they might, but the thought that they might discontinue the Series S Xbox?
Is that the small one?
Yeah.
I'm not an Xbox player, so doesn't affect me at all. And I feel bad for anyone who has that. So, yeah.
I don't think they're going to, because like I was saying, we talked about this on Cloud Dosage, but I mean, they kind of have a responsibility to the people that bought that product. You know what I mean? So like, I don't think that's what's going to happen, but I do see how they're kind of in a pickle, because you got developers that are having to develop for 2 different platforms just to get a game out.
Yeah, because they got different RAM, they got different, and that's the same with PlayStation. Apparently, there's a PlayStation 5 that's mainly for the cloud too.
Yep, it doesn't have a disc.
Yeah,
it's just purely download or play. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, like they were making these moves.
I mean, they're both doing the same thing, and I assume if the sort of smaller version doesn't work out for people, it'll be a one and done experiment, and we won't really see a sort of dual offering from a console again. We'll probably just see, more of a purely cloud dedication, sort of like Fire Stick, possibly, and then we'll see, the under the TV box.
Yeah, I mean, well, they got that Keystone thing. Yeah, the little stick.
The key.
It's all speculation. It's all speculation.
That little picture he put out there to F with the community.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
man, Microsoft is so powerful. Bethesda, Activision.
Oh. Yeah. Well, guys, we're probably gonna close up a little early this Friday, but I want to tell everybody, we're gearing up for season 2, and we're gonna make some changes, because things are different now. Things have shifted on us, so we are going to adjust and do some things that are a little different than the norm, but I think you guys are going to like them. It's not so much that it's going to be a completely different show or anything like that, but just things to keep. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. We're just going to do some things that'll like kind of bring some life to the show. So yeah, man, stay tuned for that. That should be in the next week or 2. And yeah, what do you guys got going on in your channels this week? Let the people know how they can get in touch with you, how they can follow you.
And 7, you want to drop it?
Okay. So continuing arc on GFN. Going to continue my streams of Gotham Knights. Probably have a few videos of reviews on the first Descendant and other things like that. Yeah.
Awesome.
Man, I got to hear more about this first Ascendant. What kind of game is this going on? Or can
It's
you
a
tell
looter
us?
shooter. Yeah, it's a looter shooter. If you look on Steam right now,
Matt was saying that this is the Destiny killer.
I think it's personally from what I've seen, I don't think so. Destiny has definitely matured much better than this one. So, but it's pretty good though. My voice is about to crack right now, but yeah, I'm enjoying it. But it still has a lot of development to do, and it's good that it calls a beta, not a full final release. So,
cool. I look forward to checking out your channel and seeing what this game looks like. The Destiny Killer coming from N7. Look out for it.
Sorry, guys. Leaving Destiny for this one.
As for myself, I'll be streaming some games, hopefully with the siblings this week. We got our weekly chat. That's going to be Sunday at 10. So be sure to catch Nads and I as we discuss gaming, Destiny 2, and everything under the clouds, as well as, I like to game. So watch out for my streams on the Rudigs channel. Got some Returnal. We're going to hit up some Minecraft on Wednesday. Maybe get some Lo-Fi in here on a Java. No, you said to use the Bedrock server.
Yeah, Bedrock, yeah.
Bedrock player, not a Java player.
Yeah, see what we can get mixed in there. But yeah, GFN Thursdays. There's so much going on this week. Really look forward to just chilling out and making some content and chilling with some people. Also, Cloudy Thoughts on Monday.
Yeah, Monday morning.
It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop.
Yeah, it's all gaming, bro. But yeah, I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Shout out to Geek the Sneak and Perp, Sanchez, and Mr. Urban World. First one's in, man. Thank you guys. But yeah, be sure to be here next week. You never know. Maybe season 2 starts next week. You don't know. But it's starting shortly, and yeah, it's gonna be amazeballs. So make sure you're there. And see you on Monday morning on Cloudy Thoughts in game streams on my channel. Be sure to like, subscribe, share this with your friends, retweet, all that stuff. And y'all have a good week. Nice weekend, all that stuff. Yada, 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 yada. Push all the buttons, do all the things. Peace out.